What's up? Okay, I'm only joking. I don't really code with sunglasses on. But yeah, these were here. It's oh, whoops, I've got my I'm live streaming myself. Okay. Yeah, this is JS at PayPal. It was pretty sweet. Got this these shades at the most recent internal PayPal conference. It was fun. So yeah, let's get going on this for this evening. My wife was kind enough to let me uh, work on this. I'm really hoping that I can get this done soon because I have to move on to other things. And so, yeah, this is where I'm at. So, whoops. Yeah. So the first thing I wanted to do was here. This is Travis, and he has like clearly done many things in this repo, and he is on vacation right now. But he was wondering about this is open. Because I removed the multiple option, and so yeah, just wanted to know, okay, well, if there isn't this multiple thing, what do we do? Like if you want to select multiple all at once and you don't want the menu to go away all the time. So I have something from him. What can we remove here? And yeah, this solution. So I'm going to change the solution to leave the menu open just to make sure that we can do this without a really difficult, confusing API. So I click on this, I choose one, and it goes away, but I don't want it to go away. And so, yeah, so I'm going to control the multiple selection, or like the is open state, which means that I'm going to, oh, actually, you know what? This is out of date already. Let me update to the latest beta, downshift, beta, and then I'm going to have to change get value to item to string, and this is going to be selected item. Yep. Cannot read length of undefined. Oh yeah, selected value. Selected item. Okay, cool. So let's just make sure this thing still works. Nope, something's busted. Get value is not a function. Whoops. Oh yeah. Okay, and with that, still busted. Oh, what else changed? Oh, that's right. This value needs to be item. Great. So now, okay, so what I'm thinking is, actually somebody suggested, yeah, somebody made a good suggestion. I think that would make this easier. No, actually, no, that won't make any difference. Somebody suggested that, like, you have a function that's like, you know, get state or something like that you pass in, and it calls with the state that I want to set, and then you give me back the state that I should actually set. But I think that would be more confusing than it already is, and it would also not be like you can accomplish the same thing by controlling something, some input. So we're gonna just do is open, and we'll pass is open to, actually, we don't need to do that because we just passed the rest. So we'll control this here with is open, and we'll get is open from my own state. And say is open is true. Da-da-da-da. You just select as many as you want. You choose it and deselect it, which is kind of neat. But my expectation is you do want to be able to close it eventually. So you pretty much, want to be able to close it when you click on that, I guess. I don't know. It really is all in the use cases. So here we have the controller button. Arrow icon. So I guess it's like, I'll say E prevent default. Okay, and then on the button, add an on click, and this is close menu, or here, on close or on toggle menu. And here we'll say on toggle menu is this dot handle toggle menu. This dot set state is open. Is open. And I've got like all kinds of curlies messed up in here. There we go. And I click on that. Okay, and then I had a special case. So on state change, this dot handle state change, and this was, I actually have an example of this. We have in controlled state change handler. Okay, and I don't care about that and that. So we'll just say if type is, or changes dot type is this. Actually, I think, yeah. Then this dot set or dot handle toggle menu. Or actually, we'll just say set state is open. Okay, cool. So then I click out. No, rats. Let's see. Get rid of this thing. I must not have wired something up. Oh, that's right. Handle state change. Oh. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we should probably put that event listener not on the body, but on, yeah, this is good. This is why we do these things. This event listener should be on window. Okay. Oh, hey there, Brian. Thanks for watching. Okay. Run that test here really quick. But while we're waiting, we'll just do a little dependencies, or not dependencies, but what am I looking for? Index HTML here. Style. And we'll say HTML and body. Height 100% and width 100%. Now, there we go. That's better. So we can get rid of that console log thing. We'll start with this is open as false. And then I click on this and poof, it's open. I choose a couple, click out, and it's gone. Oh, don't want that. That's what this is, or stop propagation. Spell propagation. Oh, I did spell it right. Coolio. Alright, that's good enough for me. So we'll save that and say thanks for bringing that up. I've updated the multiples selection example to handle this use case. Bringing that up to handle this use case. I think this is really showing the power of state props, where if a certain prop isn't doing what you want, you can simply control it yourself. It's yeah. Let me know if that's not quite what you were hoping for, and something we can do to make it easier without making the API more complex. Okay, cool. That's good. So, now let's go ahead and open the coverage, lcov report, index HTML. So, doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a step back really quick and test out this set accessibility status. This would be really quick to get coverage on. So we'll do set a11y status.js. And here we're going to import, this is just pretty much regular old DOM stuff, no React going on in here. So we'll just set a11y status from, actually, you know what? Yeah. We're going to want to do this a little bit differently. So we'll say test sets the status, and here we'll do a function setup, and this will be just.reset modules, return require set accessibility status dot default. The reason that we're doing this is because the reset modules thing. Yeah, so because normally I don't do stuff like this. Normally I prefer to have some sort of function that initializes something, gives me back that thing. So that's grr. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change this a little bit, and we're going to say get a11y status setter const set a11y status equals get the setter, and oh no, actually this module I'm actually hoping in the future to open source it separately, and in this case I think it would actually be better to only have one, and so doing something like this makes more sense. So we're going to keep that as it is. So testing it is going to require a little bit of funny stuff, but it's okay. So set 11y status equals setup, and then set, let's see, get status div, yeah, okay. And here we'll say document.body.inner HTML equals this empty string. Yep. So for every one of our setup things, kind of thinking that should probably go in the before each, or maybe in the after each. There we go. Before. We'll leave it as the before. Okay, so we set it up, and we set the status to hello, and then we're going to expect document.body.inner HTML to match snapshot. There we go. And we'll run nps t.w for a11y. Oh, cool. Got a question. Take a look at that and eventually, as soon as I can. Okay. You know what? I don't know why it keeps... So it puts it in this quote string thing, and then, yeah, that's kind of annoying. So I wonder if there's a way that I can get it to not do that. Oh well. So we have div id giant style thing. Yeah, okay. It's fine, I guess. Cool. So far so good. Then we'll test repeat statuses get appended as children. So we'll do the same thing, except in this case we'll do 3 of them. Yeah, somebody feel free to chat with enough said. Chat about anything. Just type what I'm saying. I don't know. So here we get hello, display none, hello, display none, and then display block on hello. Perfect. And test clears statuses when a new or a change appears. So do. Sometimes I copy the wrong things. So we'll do hello 3 times and then goodbye. So this one should only have a single goodbye. Yep, there it is. Do I preserve my VODs or try to, yeah. Yes, I do preserve my, I don't know what VODs are, but my videos, yeah, I do. At least the ones that I think might people might find interesting. And I have a YouTube video, or a YouTube channel where I put all these. And yeah, let me share it. Trying to find the easiest way for streamers to get stuff out of them. I'm not sure what you mean get stuff out of them. I just download the video and upload it to YouTube. Twitch does have an export to YouTube, which I used to use, but I don't anymore because like it failed like a bunch of times in a row. I should try it again, but yeah. So I'm gonna try that again eventually. But yeah, I extract my live streams. Do I manually edit? No, I do not manually edit. I don't have the time. So if somebody wanted to manually edit, just get like highlights reel, that would be sweet. I would love that. That'd be awesome. But I wouldn't wish that on anybody. So, because I think that would be kind of boring. Okay, cool. Then we have, what else? What else does this thing do? Oh yeah. Test. What does it do? It does not show an empty, or does not add anything for an empty string. So we'll do the same stuff. Empty string. Yep. Okay, it's got nothing. And test. Wait a second. There you are, my code. If yeah, we'll do trying to think of how I can test this, but I think it's not worth it. I'm gonna say Istanbul, ignore next. Here, actually, I'm gonna remove that really quick. We'll deal with that last. I think that's probably it though. At least maybe one more for that last thing. So let's run all the tests. Okay. I was thinking if you wanted to use hashtags in chat yourself, then you would have approximate time codes. But I can't convince anyone to do it, so I'm trying to think of other ways to add metadata. Yeah, well, if other people want to add like hashtags during my live stream, I'm glad that my live streams help people, but I'm not really, I just don't have time to make it even more valuable than it already is. So yeah, Sorry about that. Okay, so we have just this thing, so I'm going to add Istanbul ignore next. I'm pretty sure that should just cover this. For some reason, I feel like that might actually not cover, or like not record any coverage for the entire file. I could be wrong. So we'll see. Okay, yeah, good. So it just skips the coverage for this thing, and I'm pretty confident that is fine, and I don't want to worry about making things so complex or more complex than they need to be. Okay, cool. So that takes care of set the accessibility status. I wanted to do that rather than like try to cover everything right in the autocomplete. So, oh, you know what? This should also be called downshift. So we're gonna, oops, save that. Okay, cool. So what next? Well, let's take a look at downshift.js. What are we missing? Let's do the accessibility status message function. So 11y status message.js. This tests the default 11y status message and downshift. Okay, so here it's going to be similar to this, I guess. Sort of. Let's see. I guess I could put this in utils or something, but yeah, I'm going to put this in utils. Okay. Okay, and we'll export that, and we'll import it here. Get rid of that. Kind of cleans up things anyway. So with that, hi there, I can't pronounce your name, your handle. I'm glad that you're a big fan from Mexico. Hey, from the United States. Okay, cool. Let's do tests for utils. Utils dot get 11y status message.js. Import that thing from utils. Or do test. We'll just go one thing at a time. Returns empty string with not is open and no selected. You know what? Actually, an easier way to test this is const tests. I do this sometimes to write like an abstraction for a particular thing, especially stateless functions. So here we're going to have, actually we'll make this, well, no, we'll just do an array here. And we'll do input is an object and output is a string. And our input in this case will be is open is false, selected item is null. Okay, and the output will be an empty string. Then we can say test for each t and test t or test actually instead of t this will be input output. Let's say expect get accessibility status message with the input to be the output. And our test will be JSON stringify input results in JSON stringify output. Oh, oops, that is a syntax error. Okay, excellent. And status message. Okay, cool. So false, null results in empty string. Great. Whoa, getting a bunch of messages. I mostly Twitch as better than most TV, so this is nice. Think you're right to skip highlights. I was thinking streaming prep for an attempt at a commercial product. Ooh. For you, it would be similar to if you did a house, the sausage is made stream for one of your courses. I've thought about doing something like that. Like, if you've got time, you can follow along with all the mistakes. I have actually done that with my talks and stuff when I prepare talks. I kind of stream anything that I can, honestly. Or if you want to pay money, you can get the polished product. Yeah. I actually have many on, if you check my YouTube channel, I have many practice runs of workshops and stuff. So most, or lots of my recent stuff, I guess, has like a free version on my YouTube channel. It's just kind of raw. But yeah, and I definitely, that would be a way to give value to the community and clients and students. And yeah, that's totally part of the reason why I do it, is because not everybody can afford a front-end master subscription. And so, yeah, you can check out my YouTube channel. I have a playlist called Talks and Workshops, and yeah, it has tons of stuff on it. So you're on the same wavelength with me. Alrighty. So let's see what else. If the selected item is not undefined, then let's do that. Here, let's do const item to string equals string of I. So our input and our output. So is open will be false, and the selected item will be grapes, and this will be grapes. That will not be grapes. Item to string. There we go. And then result count change. If there's no result count, so our input, let's see, do I need, is open, is true, and result count is 0. Output will be no results. Dot. Input. What? Oh, yeah, that other test is busted. Okay, so the input will be highlighted item. If there's, okay, so it is open, but there's not a highlighted item. So is open is true, and result count is 0, or we'll do, I don't know, 10. input. Oh, there was one piece of feedback from Marcy I got about the wording here. Arrow keys. Okay, so she just said it was inaccurate, and we can maybe solve it with active descendant, but arrow keys. Interesting. Okay, I think that, yeah, what we have here is correct. So this wording actually came straight from the jQuery autocomplete component, so I think we're going to stick with that wording. So I'm just going to copy this thing. This is actually a good place for a snapshot, but I don't want to deal with that, so we'll just leave it as is. Okay, next, input is open is true, result count is 10, and the previous result count is 12. Output is going to be that same thing. Here we'll do 9 just to make sure it's not hard-coded 10 or anything. That would not be good. And then if there is a highlighted item and the result count didn't change, input is open is true, result count. Let's see what happens if I do this. Previous result count is 12, and the highlighted item is oranges. Output should be oranges, but I think that's not what's going to happen. I think there's a bug. Yep. Wait. Yeah, that's right. That is correct. Very good. Very good indeed. Let's keep that. We'll do 8, 20. Okay. And then input is open is true, and result count is 7, and previous result count is also 7. Highlighted item is apples, and selected item is blueberry or raspberries. And the output should be raspberries, given the item to string. right? No, because highlighted item. Yeah, okay. Highlighted item is not going to be provided. Oh, that should be 8. That one's interesting. Okay, so this is the problem with when you do write your tests like this, is then if I want to focus on one, I can't do like skip or only or anything like that. So sometimes if it's going to be like a lot and I want to be able to like really maintain it or something, then I'll add like only is true, and then I'll add some logic in here for that to work. Or you can just do this, commented. It's like they don't exist. Okay. Oh, output. Yeah. Okay. So why? Oh, there's if. Huh. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That'll work. Great. And let's just do this. We'll run the tests, and we should have 100% code coverage in this complex function with a pretty simple test strategy. I love testing pure functions. It's the bomb. So here, let's go back, go to utils, and we'll get a util here in a second. But we're getting lots of these tested like 100% already. This is number will probably be tested eventually. And compose, I don't know if we're even using compose anymore. Yeah, we're not using compose at all. So we can get rid of that. Aha, result is. Let's make sure we get that one tested. Input is open, true, result count 1, previous result count is, or actually we'll just do that, we can do that. Output, compose is not defined, uh-oh. I could have swore. Oh, whoops, my bad. Get rid of that thing. One result is available. Now we can rerun that thing again and, oh, wait, stop. Save this file too. And that should give us improved code coverage there. So then we just have scroll into view, which I think we should test as a unit also. And that will cover this get closest scroll parent thing. And select all text. You know what? I don't think we're using this. Yeah, we can get rid of that too. And this too. Yep. This is code that I actually got from my use case, and I'll have to retrofit my use case to work with that, but that is just fine. It's not something that you generally would need anyway. So here we go. So we got rid of both of those functions. That's nice. So it's pretty much just scroll into view, and isNumber will be covered by other tests, I expect. So yay! We can do a new file, utils dot scroll into view. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Neato. Look, we're getting pretty good. Cool. And I'm going to get rid of that comment at the top there. It used to be true, but it's not really true anymore. Okay, so scroll into view. Let's see. How does this thing work? So we don't need any React stuff, which is kind of nice. But I'm pretty sure get computed style does not work in, and this too does not work in JSDOM, but let's find out. JSDOM, that, and JSDOM. And then, yeah, this is just going up. Scroll height and client height. JSDOM. JSDOM. Okay, let's just get the lay of the land here. Trouble. Progress. Oh. Okay, it looks like this probably works. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that this will work. Then bounding rec. Hey, Jamin Ferguson, this is my friend. He works with me at PayPal. He's a good man. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, this is nice. Get bounty wrecked. Cool. Yeah, thumbs up for that. We'll probably be using that. Scroll height. And client height. A long way off. Yeah, that would not be an easy thing to do. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Well, equipped with that, boy, this is tough. This one's going to be hard to test. This will just pretty much be garbage code to make things work. I'm almost thinking, though, that I probably could test things. So here, let's do tests is an array of these things here, and actually we'll make this an object where the key is the title and the value is the test. So then we'd say object.keys tests, forget that, object.entries tests not for each. This will be, the first is the key or the title, and input and output, or let's see, node, root node, and align to top, false. I think align to top, yeah. Okay, cool, then we'd say test, title, and this one I think I am gonna do only, it's false. We'll put this at the end here. If only, haha. Test, only, title, test, function. Okay, cool, and come on. Just something. No focused tests. Okay, so then our test function will be something like, yeah, sure, RacerDD, feel free to lurk, yeah, as much as you like. So we will expect the scroll into, or wait, actually, so we do need to do some sort of assertion with the output. I guess it's the scroll parent. Yeah, so this project is called Downshift, and it is a project that allows you to build drop downs and selects and combo boxes, autocompletes, that kind of thing. It's pretty flexible, so it doesn't carry with it too many opinions, which I think is really great for this kind of thing. So here, if we go, here's just a basic example, and I'll paste this example in the chat here, as well as the repo. And yeah, I can search for, this is busted. Let me fix this really quick. Yeah, get value, item to string. That'll fix it. Something is messed up. Let me fix one other thing. So are you a PayPal employee? Yes. Yes, I am. I do the PayPal thing. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Then I.name, otherwise empty string. There we go. Okay, fixed it. I'll save that. And now it will not be a problem. Yeah, so I work for PayPal. I made this thing for PayPal on PayPal time and my own time too. They don't really put PayPal employees on Twitch. I pretty much just didn't ask. I mean, I don't show anything that's PayPal specific on Twitch. I almost did the other day, but I was like, probably better not do that. Yeah, I mean, I'm just doing open source stuff, so what I'm doing is kind of public anyway. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully that's cool, I guess. Okay, so we have a scroll parent, and we want to assert that the scroll top of the scroll parent is right. Yeah, cool, RacerDD. Well, thanks for checking it out, and yeah, hopefully it's enjoyable for you, but it's good for me because I stay focused. So then the scroll parent is going to be what we're going to assert. So I guess we'll take the scroll parent too, and we'll say scroll into view, the node, root node, and align to top, and then we'll expect the scroll parent dot scroll top to be scroll top. There we go. So all of our tests are going to look something like that. Cool. Okay. So let's do this thing. We'll just start with the easiest thing. Get closest scroll parent node. If node is not equal to null. So here we'll just do does nothing with a null node. And there's also does nothing if the given node is the root node. So here we have the node is get item node, and the root node, here actually for us this is going to just be null. Yeah. Scroll top, or actually we don't even need that. So basically this will work as long as it doesn't throw an error, which is kind of what a test is all about. Do I make all the VODs available? The VODs? What does VOD stand for? You're the second person to ask. I do make the videos available. You can check out my YouTube playlist here. Yeah. I'm uploading this afternoon's video stream right now, actually. Okay, so if the node is, so node get item node, and the root node is get item node, node. Okay, get item node is div equals document.create element div. Video on demand, gotcha. That makes sense. And we'll return the div. Yeah, okay, this one's not going to work quite as well. Post item node, get item node. So we can do that, I guess. This is where a do expression would come in real handy. But what we'll do instead is I'm going to do this. Take that. Okay. Cool. We're going to do scroll into view. Cannot scroll top of undefined. Okay, I've got to fix something here really quick. One moment, por favor. Let's get this fixed. Yeah, thanks so much, FNDMVAZ. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Okay. Cool. So we've got, man, it's kind of hot. Now you can see my hair that desperately needs to be cut. Okay, so it shouldn't actually get past, oh, scroll height, is that what it's combined? No, scroll top. Oh, I know, it's my assertion here. Scroll parent should be document create element div. Okay. Cool. Okay, so both of those work. You know what? I'm gonna just do this really quick. Scroll coverage. So I'm gonna get coverage reporting every single time the test run. And that way I can just go in here. And even though I'll get really bad coverage on the rest of the file, like all that stuff, I'll at least be able to see how I'm doing on this, which is good. So that's good. So now we got to start doing some actual tests here. So we want to node top. Well, here, let's actually look at this get closest scroll parent thing. So finds the closest, or no, we'll skip that. We'll deal with that one later. I kind of want to, like, it would be really nice if I could just kind of draw in text, like, here's where it is, and snaps into this position or something. That would be kind of cool, but yeah, not easy to do that. So, might be helpful to have comments here. So if the node top is less than the scroll parent scroll top, then, oh yeah, okay. So the item is above the scroll. And in this case, node rect dot height. I think the easiest would be if, yeah, it doesn't need to do anything. So node top is, yeah, okay. Here the item is below the scrollable area. Item is within the scrollable area. Do nothing. Okay. So let's see. So we need to fake out the get computed style for the scroll parent. What does this even do? We're going to have handle or does nothing if the node is within the scrollable area. So our node is going to be get item node, and we'll have the height is 10 and the scroll the node rect. We have top and height. And the top is 0, or here the top is like 6, and and this needs to be a child within the root node. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to say I think this one's going to be a special case that I'm going to pull into its own test. Test does nothing if the given node is the root node. And then here we'll do const node equals get item node. I don't know, just doesn't break, basically. Does not throw, expect not to throw. Okay, that's good enough for me. Get rid of this thing. And then test does not throw with a null node. Yeah, that's pretty much, these two are like pretty special cases. The rest of them are going to be kind of similar in the way they're set up. Null. Yeah. Okay, so then here top, height, and we're going to borrow top. Oh, wait. I don't care about the width. So we'll just do width is 40, 50, and the height of the right 0, I guess, or 50. The bottom is the height. Makes sense. The top is the top. I guess, yeah, none of this stuff really matters in my case. And we'll just, instead of get item node, we're just going to call this get node. Children. Div dot, let's say, children will be defaulted to an array. Children dot for each child. Div dot append a child. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm kind of thinking that this thing's not going to work, because they're all going to be kind of different. So test does nothing. And so we're going to have our node is get node. Just copy this thing. Const root node equals get node. Height is 100, top 0, and children node. Expect here, and actually we'll make the top be 2. Root node dot scroll top to be 2. Right, I think that's how that should work. And scroll into view node root node. Okay, so the scroll top. Where do we get the scroll top? Scroll parent. Do I have a degree? Yes, I do have a degree. I graduated with a master's degree in information systems about 3.5 years ago, 2014. So yeah, 3 years ago. Yep. Top here doesn't matter. Bounding client, right? Okay, yeah, that does matter. Did my degree help me get a job at PayPal? Maybe a little bit, but not really. If you want to hear the story, I have an AMA where people asked me that. And it is this one. That's the story. So, yeah. Whether my degree helped me get a job at PayPal, I'm not really sure. My degree, I think, did 2 things. One, it taught me how to work in like a team, and I think that was useful. And yeah, because I like worked on group projects and stuff. And 2, it helped me get my first job. Other than that, pretty much everything else has just been what I've learned separate. So. Yeah, school is important and good and has been helpful for me, but I wouldn't say that it's been totally, absolutely crucial to my success as a software developer. Okay, cool. So I guess this is working, so it does nothing. If I refresh here, yep, it seems to be working. Wait, scroll parent is null. Null screwed height is greater than client height. Okay, yeah. Client. Yeah, we need to do object defined property. Okay, object dot define property on document dot document element. I think that's client height. What is key? I can't remember. Define property. Oh yeah, there we go. Properties here. That makes sense. And the value is going to be 500. Node.client. Oh, wait. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that actually. It's on the node. Client height? What even is client height? Element client height. This is what I get for testing code that somebody else wrote. Yeah, the hat came off. It was just hot. Okay. The client height. Got it. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. So, client, if it's scrollable, then the client height will not be the height, but other than that, it will be. So, we'll do div client height, here's client height. And then here for my next trick, just kidding, my client height is going to be 50, so it is scrolling that. Oh, that's right. Okay, then it'll be object.define property on the div called client height. The value will be client height. There we go. Now we'll see how that impacts our code coverage here. The node is not equal to null, and the node is not the root node. I'm confused. Not only. Let's do node.scroll height and node.client height. Because is scrollable. That's self-documented code right there. Okay, they're both not scrollable according to this, so the scroll height needs to be greater than the client height. So we also need a scroll height. Yeah, define properties. properties. This props an array. Oh yeah, it's an object. There we go. Define properties on the div, and it's client height. Oops, do and the scroll height. Okay, cool. So then in here I can say scroll height is 150. So what is the client height then? I think I just looked at that. Okay, so it's the height of the scrollable area. So what is the height then? How's that in? Maybe that includes the margin and border. Confusing. Okay, cool though. I think there we go. That'll give it this the coverage that we're looking for. Cool. Okay. Else we return null if the node is not null. So that, there we go. Okay, cool. So we can get rid of that console log now. And we're covered there. So now we need to cover if the item is above the scrollable area, and then if it's below. Okay, this is all starting to come together here. And I'm going to turn this into a function, get scrollable node, return. Overrides. Okay. Cool. So then test. Oh, the scroll top. Be 0. Okay. Oh wait, we want it to aligns to top when specified. So even given this same stuff, it should set that to 0 when we say true. Let's align to top. It's true. And yeah, nan, huh? Nan. Maybe this needs to be scroll top value. No, that should be settable, right? Why is it nan? Let's see. There's a node top, offset, top, and scroll top of the parent. Okay. CL node top. Okay, just a bunch of numbers. Just get a little bit of context here. Node top is nan. that explains that. Scroll parent top is nan. Scroll get founding client rect. Top. Border top width. Here we go. Get computed style. Okay, that's where it's coming from. Yeah, okay. Get computed style, border top width. Okay, there's this, and he suggested get computed style. Huh. How do I give it a border top width? I guess it's style. If I do div.style border top width is 0. There we go. Okay. So it's saying it wants it to be 8. Why would it be 8? Let's do a dot only on this. Node top is 8. It's because the top and the scroll top, maybe? Scroll parent, scroll top is 2. Okay, the node top is the node offset top, which is the node rect. And that top, and the scroll top. Okay. Huh. Minus the parent scroll top. So this should be 0. Scroll parent. Yeah, that's 0. Okay. And scroll parent top. Scroll parent rect top is 0. Okay. So we add to get that scroll parent top 0. Node offset top by 0. Why? Oh, we want it. Oh, that's right. We're not aligning the scroll to the scroll position to 0. We're aligning it to the top of the item, which would be the top. Get node here. Let's see. Top plus the height. Okay, I need to sit. Okay. So if I've got a scrollable item inside of here, and I say, hey, I want to align this to the top, then I'm going to scroll this thing, or the window, down to be level with the item, which means it's going to be where the node rect.top okay, so that's the offset, so where the scroll top is, and then the scroll top is at 2. Okay, so we'll say const node top is 6, node top, const scroll parent scroll, or scrollable top, scroll top is 2, scrollable scroll top, and this is going to be node top plus scrollable scroll top. The reason that I'm doing that is so I can communicate that these are the numbers that make up what the scrollable node. Those are the numbers that make up the scroll top. Okay, and actually I'm going to do this as well, just to indicate that here too. These are the numbers that matter. Okay, cool. Well, that was helpful. I think we just have one thing left in here. Huh, remarkable. Okay, so now the node top and the node rect height. Okay, so now we've got this thing, it's down here, and we want to scroll it so that it is the height of the item, or the top is the client height, right? No, the height of the scrollable parent minus the height of the item yeah. Okay, so the node top would be this, height would bring it down to this, so it's this distance minus the whole height, so that it scrolls down to that. Okay, that makes sense. So if we do where here we want it to align to the top. Here, we'll do the first one first. Actually aligns to the top when the node is above the scrollable parent. So the node top is going to be 2. The scrollable top will be 6. And yeah, that actually should work. Cool. And then aligns to the bottom. Oh, and actually align to top. We should get rid of that. And the node is below the scrollable parent. And so if the height in this case will be 100, and the scroll top will leave at 0, and the node top will be at 115, and the scrollable scroll top should be at 0. Wait, scroll top, yeah. I'll just leave that as 0, the default here. And we'll just see what that turns out to be and work backwards. I'm going to skip this really quick. I want to make sure that this test passes. Yeah, I didn't think it would. Received 6. Odd. Oh, the node top. Oh, it does nothing in this case because it's not node top. Yeah, let's double check. Scroll into view. Yeah, highlight selected item. Volume levels feel like an ASMR stream. I'm sorry, I don't spend any time on Twitch or playing video games or anything, so I don't know what that even means. But sorry, if there's something I can do to make it a little more pleasant, then let me know. Sorry. So we only align to the top when okay. Yeah, when do we align to the top if I let's say I've got the scroll and here's the highlighted item, and we open the menu. It's like, oh, here's the highlighted item. Let's scroll this down to have this at the top. So we're gonna, what I really care to test for this, well, or even if it's here, scroll it to the top, that's fine. So if the node is above the scrollable parent, even if it's a little bit, then in that case, move highlighted index by the amount. set height and index. Maybe scroll highlighted element, and in this case, we're not going to align it to the top. Oh, that would, yeah, because what that would do is if I key down here, it would align this to the top, but we don't want to do that. But if I key here, it'll align that to the top. So it doesn't, it's not necessarily, yeah, that's actually why it says, or the node top is less than the scrollable parent dot scroll top. So the node top is less than the scrollable parent, than the node top in this case, right? Node top is the node top offset minus the scroll parent top. Okay, so it's going to be those two added together, so that'll be 8 minus the scroll parent top, which will be 0 plus 0. Okay, these should both be 0. That's my assumption. Let's do a dot only here. Yeah, okay, they're all 0. So that's good. And then this should be 2 and 6. Okay. And that means 2 plus 6 is going to be 8, and then the scroll parent top should be 0. Okay. So that means that the node top is less than the parent scroll top. Oh, it's greater. Ah, the node top. Here, if we did 13. So, hold on. Scroll parent top. Hold on. Scroll parent. Scroll parent. E20. There we go. That should do it. That's kind of weird. -5? Can a scroll top be -5? What? Oh, a volume indicator I can see? I actually do have a volume indicator I can see. But I think the main problem is that sometimes I'm looking at the screen and sometimes I'm looking at you. I don't know. I do a lot of recording. Like I have hundreds of videos of recordings of myself, and normally it's not been really a problem. But yeah, I'm more focused on the code than like a really great live stream, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, and I'm also like thinking really hard and just kind of talking under my breath lots of the time. So oh, okay. Oh my goodness, it's almost 10. Whew. hopefully once I get this done, then I think I'll be done for the night. I want to at least like hang out with my wife for a little bit tonight. So, okay. So, enough stuff. You're funny. Okay. So we have this scrollable node and the scroll top. Okay, what is the scroll top? Okay, so the scroll top can only go as high as, it can only really be 0. Oh, okay, so the top is 20. The node top has to be bigger than that? Man. I don't know. Wait, this is hard when, like, I'm not the one who developed this code. I'm not sure, like, why this part exists or what these properties are. So we have the scroll top, 13, the node, and node top. Top of this will be 0. So get bounding client rect. What does this thing do? Oh, gee. This is a toughie. I mean, I could just plug in a number, but I don't want to do that. I want it to be maintainable, right? Like, I want it to make sense. So I'm pretty sure the top is just going to be, like, it's going to be at the top of the document. So we'll just leave that at 0. That's the default. The scroll top is where it's scrolled to currently. The node top is where it, where the node, I feel like I need to, here, let's do this. npm run, or actually, here I've got the, didn't I have the code shift here? Oh, actually, you know what? This would actually be better if I do run storybook. I want the controlled one. Do 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 do. this takes a long time. And boom, there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna toggle the menu open, and I'm gonna make this, oh no, that's not what I wanted. We'll do height of 100 pixels, and overflow Y scroll. Okay, so with that, I scroll down just a little bit. You can say 0 dot or get computed style 0. Bunch of stuff. I don't think I actually need that. So the scroll parent get bounding rect 0. Okay, so this is going to give me a top, which is relative to its position in the document. Okay, and then if I go here, we'll do the same thing. And this top, I've implemented an autocomplete drop-down type ahead thing like this many times. Like, this is my 4th or 5th time implementing something like this, and I remember fighting this battle many times before. Really quite frustrating to have to write all this. Oh, I remember how it all works. But yeah, so the top here is less, right? So makes sense. That's when you'd want to scroll. Client height, and that makes sense. And scroll top is 22. Okay. And the node top, node rect top plus the scroll top. Okay. So here we'll say get bounding client rect const, or we'll do var and then node rect equals okay, and then okay, actually let's do okay, node offset top. Okay, so the node rect top would be where it is relative to the document, and then the scroll top is going to be that relative position plus, okay, so the node top is where it would be if it were scrolled to the top of the scroll thing, right? I think. So if I scroll it to the top now, and I do that, get bounding client top. Yeah, okay. So it's where, here, and actually scroll parent dot scroll top 0. Okay. So it's where it would be if it were scrolled to the top, and if where it would be if it were scrolled to the top is less than, or yeah, if it's less than, or if if where it would be is greater than where it is, then it's above, and it needs to be scrolled down. So the scroll top needs to be set to my brain is frying into a million pieces. Minus the scroll parent top, which would be 0 in this case. Yes, okay. Okay, so the node top and the scrollable scroll top. So the node top is at 2, and the top here is at 10. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So the node top is at 2, the scrollable is at 10, and then here's like the top of the document. And so this should be 0, I guess. Scroll top is currently at 13. Should be 5. Okay, I give up. I want to go to bed, so we're just going to say 5. And we'll add a to-do, make this test a tiny bit more readable, maintainable. Yikes. That is what happens when you're tired. Hey, it's better than nothing. At least we know that code will run without breaking. So, there's that. Okay, so this one, when it's at the bottom, align to top, we don't want that. So the node top is at 115, way down here. And the scrollable top, it's at all the way at the top. So then it's got to shift down, it goes to 25. Ugh. Yeah. I've been working on this component for days now, and I'm just kind of ready for it to be done. So we'll do the same thing here. I can stay up with the best of them, but yeah, it's been a really long day. You can watch me work on this very same code for a long time today. What? Wait. And then again. There we go. Okay. Cool. So now if we run all of the tests, we should get some pretty good code coverage. Still recording code coverage. Okay, cool. So now it's just this is number thing, and that is going to be covered as soon as we cover the root handle click, which will probably be covered when we do the input or the item. So I'm not going to worry about that. Cool. So we're going to make a new branch called PR utils tests, or we'll do here. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is going to be test utils, add test to the utils. And I can't help but thinking I actually fixed a bug in here too. I moved that, but I don't. Oh yeah, I kind of fixed a bug there a little bit. Not really, but sort of. So I'm gonna push that. Get rid of all this stuff. Close this. Come up here. Come on, GitHub. It's supposed to pop up a little thing. Refresh. There you are. More tests. Boy, this accessibility one was actually quite a bit easier than I expected. And this get accessibility message was pretty good too. I feel pretty good about that. This one I don't feel super awesome about, especially the ones that actually do move things around, but you know what, I don't really care. Removed a couple of things that we don't need. Yeah, this is good. So I'll just, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and well, I'll wait. Let's just look at my other notifications here really quick. Oh yeah, it's career path. Thank you. Yeah, I read this a little bit earlier actually. I will give it a good solid answer later. I've got 6 questions to answer. I'll probably do them all at once tomorrow maybe, when I can dedicate a little bit more time. Okay, can pull up the details of our Travis build. And we're getting pretty close. We're at like probably 80% code coverage now, and so it's just the items and the button, and I think, and then just a couple random things. So that's pretty good. Just wait for this to finish. Okay. This is looking good. Built modules looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and squash and merge that. And then I'm going to delete that. I'll check out master. Pull that down. Vim the package JSON. Update this to 21. Okay, commit all the things with beta.21. And npm publish tag beta and git push. Do 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 do. Okay. Let's take a look at the issues we've got left in here. So yeah, it's just a couple examples, typings. Okay, I think I'm going to go into these pull requests for typings and invite them to update their pull requests. Alright, I'm pretty confident the API has solidified. So if you'd like to update this PR, that would be awesome. I should have said thanks on the last one too. Whoops. Okay. So we have flow type, windowing. I think this will just really be a matter of an example. I'm just going to close this. Feel free to do this, but I don't want to keep this issue open. Feel free to do this, but I don't want to keep I've decided that windowing is out of scope for downshift. Heck, it doesn't even know that you're rendering items, or that you're rendering a list of things. You do that, all that rendering stuff yourself. Do. Oh, whoops. No, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Actually, yeah, check it out. Downshift is on top. So this is PayPal's open source stuff. And Glamorous is one that I made back in April. I released that. And then Downshift has not yet been released, but it's still one of the more popular projects that PayPal has, which is pretty legit, I think. Yeah, fun stuff. Oh. Okay, see you, Racer DD. Thanks for hanging out. That was fun. Yeah, okay, we're at 81% code coverage now. Let's see, I kind of doubt downshift is on here, but it's always kind of fun to look. Yeah, I didn't think it would be on here right now. Okay, sweet. I think that I'm gonna call it quits. So thanks everybody. This has been fun, and I'll probably be live streaming, finishing up the tests tomorrow morning. I really want to get this done tomorrow and have it integrated in my app and be able to move on. So yeah, wish me luck. Thanks. Goodbye.